Bye. Hi. Hang on, let me grab this one. Ugh! She's mine now. You're probably wondering why we're super late. And part of the reason is because I am a super hot freaking mess today. At least, I was for the second half of the day. You see, what happened was, I started off my morning with a nice cup of coffee. Get your tail down. Come here. Started off with a nice cup of coffee. And it was a good time. It was an excellent time, in fact. Am I live? Am I actually live? Like, actually live? Let's make sure. Before I just start rambling. Good. I'm still live. We are live. I am live. Weebo is live. Anyway, so we started off the day with a nice cup of coffee, had a nice conversation with our boyfriendo, and then I proceeded to edit the shit out of my video. Figuratively and literally, well, not literally. There was no shit in the video. It was just stuff in the video that wasn't great. That wasn't stellar. Wasn't Apex Weebo. So I edited the video, and then I proceeded to... Actually, no, I have to take you back a day. So yesterday... I was spending the day with my little sister and her father. My little sister is my half-sister, so it's complicated, to say the least. But I was spending the day with them because I hadn't seen them in quite a while. We went on the chain of lakes, and we enjoyed the day together, and we did barbecue. It was great, fantastic. But in the midst of all of that shenanigans, my grandmother calls me. My grandmother on my dad's side calls me, and she goes, Weebo, everyone's out of town today, this weekend. You're the only one in town, and I have nothing to do, basically is what she said to me. So me, being the saintly grandchild that I am, of course, jumped at the opportunity to elevate myself in the pecking order of grandchildren, which there are 5 of us, mind you. Put myself on top as her favorite, which is very difficult because I'm a woman and she values not that in a person. So I saw an opportunity to put myself at the top of the pecking order in terms of grandchildren, and I took it. So we organized a movie date. So we went to the movies, or we decided on a movie, Elvis, because that was probably the only movie that she was going to like at the theaters. And that was going to be today, which it was. So I get done with my movie editing, or my video editing, right as I'm supposed to be leaving, and I get ready to leave, and then I'm on my way to leave. The movie is at 4, mind you, and Elvis is a 3-hour-long movie, which I did not realize at first. So I'm on the phone with her, on my way to go get her to pick her up to go to the movies, because she can't drive. She's mostly blind, which, why are we going to see a movie anyway if she can't see shit? Good question. She can see some shit. And she enjoys it regardless. Jump already! Sorry, I'm encouraging my cat to jump from a high plane of existence, so... Oh, there she goes. Bye-bye. Anyway. No, I would never take Grandma to Magic Mike. Although she would probably read me a Daniel Steele bedtime story. And, it would be cringe the whole way through. Anyway, so I'm on my way to go pick her up, and I call her to let her know I'm on my way, and she goes, oh, what are we doing today? She forgot that we were going out, which is expected. I probably should have realized this and called her earlier to go, hey, Nana, we're going out, remember? It's our movie date. Get excited. Also make sure you're dressed. So she's like, what are we doing today? And I go, Nana, we're going on a movie date, remember? We're going to go see Elvis. Oh, yay! I get to spend time with my granddaughter. You know, all of the bells and whistles that you want to hear from your Nana. Luckily, she had gotten dressed, so I don't have to slide her into her pantyhose, which is great news for me, because that probably would have taken a lot longer to do than I would have liked it to. We would have been late. It would have been disastrous. And I wouldn't have had a good time about it. Anyway, so we get to the movie theater. The movie kicks off just fine. And the food is good because it's one of those dine-in movie theaters. And the film is interesting. I will say this. The director probably suffers from schizophrenia. That is all. Because it was, you know what I think it was? It was the amount of content that they had to fit into the 3-hour mark, because they know that no one is staying past the 3-hour mark unless it's for, like, a mini-series or something. Anyway. But it gets to, like, 2.5 hours into the show. And I check my watch, because I'm like, I wonder how much time I have left to make it home, to be on cocktail hour by 7 o'clock. And it's 6:30, and I am 40 minutes away with a drop-off halfway in between. Get your tail out of the camera. So, the rest of the movie, the next half an hour of my life, I'm sitting there in my chair going, why isn't Elvis dead yet? Because that's how the movie ends. Spoiler alert, Elvis dies at the end. It's basically a documentary, but told from the perspective of his manager, the Colonel. Anyway, spoiler alert, Elvis dies, and I could not have been happier when he did. Yeah, so he's dead. And, 7 o'clock, that's when we're supposed to start cocktail hour, except, like I said, I was at the movies until 7 o'clock with my grandmother, which I was scoring good boy points with my grandma. I get a pass for this. Not that Polly will let me off. Not that he's here to yell at me for us being late. But I get a pass for this time. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So I want you to understand that no matter how late I am on this show, Polly's even later. Never heard of the movie where Elvis dies. So, Snoopy, the movie that Elvis dies in is literally called Elvis, and it's a documentary about his life, basically. It doesn't even feel like a documentary. It's like, what are they called when they have an actor playing the person of interest in the film, going through their life story? Is it a biopic? But very stylized. Like, the director took liberties with the style of everything. It was hippity-hopping around. It was very jerky in its presentation. Nana liked it. That was all that really mattered. Personally, I would not see it again. It didn't have all of the charms that Bohemian Rhapsody had in a film such as that, about a musician that lived and died. Yes, I have the wholesome good granddaughter certificate. I'm going to rub it into the other grandchildren's faces when I get off the internet here for the end of this stream. Biopic, not biopic. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just here to look pretty and drink beer. Polly's the intellectual. Where is Polly? Well, that's a good question. I think he might be sleeping, but I don't know for certain. But hopefully he'll pop in. I geared up the cocktail hour Discord, so he should just be in whenever he sees that we're live. Which, yeah. Polly's the poster child for punctuality, says Jim Beam. I'm not much better these days. Listen. I'm a massive throbbing hypocrite right now for dissing on Polly for being late, because we said last week we would be here same time, same place. And guess what? We were not. Oh, actually, wait, we were half an hour late still, because I was still coming back. Anyway, it's fine. You know what? You know what I need? I need to move far away from all the people that I love and know again. Life was a lot easier to ignore when it wasn't 20 minutes away from me. You feel? You feel? No, that sounds bad. People's volume is okay. Good. So, and I know I've talked about this phenomena a million times already, but I just need to reiterate, doing the things that I wanted to do, when I wanted to do them, on my own time, at my own whim, was a lot easier to accomplish when I didn't have all the social obligations that I have currently. You know, like, I love my family. I love them dearly. But they do take up a lot of time. And they are of the utmost importance to me. And so as a result, I have to sacrifice a few things that I also like to do. As a result. Did I just repeat myself? I think I did. And it sucks, but there it is. I'm not happy about it, but what are you gonna do? Disown your family? No, of course not. Indeed, Joshua Montgomery. Like, share, do all the things. Oh, and there is a video coming out. Right now it is live for the patrons and members on the channel in the Discord. If you are a member, you should have access to that. If you do not have access to that and you are a member or patron, let me know and I will get you that link and that level in the Discord so you can see the video ahead of everyone else. I have not named it, and I don't know what the thumbnail is going to be, but I have to figure it out before tomorrow when it goes live for everyone else because, well, that's the main premiere. And then I have a follow-up video that I'm planning to do and release like 2 weeks from now, first week of August, or first weekend in August. So when it's going to go live, it's going to be a little bit more funny, a lot more lighthearted than the last couple of ones that I've been doing, I think. Goofier, shorter probably, but much funnier in my opinion. Daniel Flullman asks, Weebo, did you finish everything you wanted to do in the kitchen? I did not. The cabinets are done, so that's not an issue anymore, but the issue that I did really want to tackle was the countertop, and I never got around to actually do the countertop. Like, I wanted to reface it with some sort of covering, but that kind of fell by the wayside, what with the getting my face bitten off and such. I had to play a lot of catch up. I feel like that's what I'm doing nowadays a lot of the time, is playing a lot of catch up. Not the condiment. Catch up isn't like catching up. If I had an assistant, that would be fantastic. I could just pawn off all of my other obligations onto that person. Not have to worry about them. But part of the issue is, I don't think I trust anyone else to do the things that I do the way that I do the things, to the standard that I do the things that I do. Which is, you know, fine, but also not great. So, well, this happens. Things fall by the wayside. I'm late to things. I forget things. I don't get time to do as many things as I want to do. So I very much would like to go back to the normal college Weebo schedule of a video a week, 2 streams a week, on time every time, made up and all that shit, but it seems like I don't have that luxury anymore. And it only gets worse. It's only going to get worse as I get busier and older and more ingratiated into my career and things take off. Wow, the future looks really bleak, doesn't it, Weebo? Yes, it does. I'm having an existential crisis, if you can't tell. Only slightly, though. What do you do? I am a software engineer. So I code things for people. That's what I do. That's what I do really well, actually. I'm a fantastic software engineer, in my personal opinion. Not only am I great at engineering, I am great at the customer satisfaction aspect of engineering. Because there's the difference between me and a normal engineer is you can pretty much tell when a person has no imagination. No, you can pretty much tell that a person is an engineer if they lack that flair of imagination in the thing that they're creating. And this is no diss on engineers. I get it. You want to be as practical and as succinct and as to the point as you possibly can be because you have a deadline, and all the bells and whistles do not matter in the grand scheme of things. Just great. You can get a product out and to the customer, that is fantastic. But me personally, I like to give it a personal touch, something that the end user likes to look at a little bit. And it doesn't take all that much time. You just have to plan accordingly ahead of time how you're going to do the thing. But in addition to that, when I'm coding something, I like to make it super intuitive for the person who comes after me, who is programming. So I like to name all of my different variables something that is super obvious as to what the thing is, what it does, and then layer the code, like, not layer, but like partition it in comment form. What this is, and these are the corresponding other methods that go with the code. This is all the things important with that specific aspect that we're looking at. Moving on to the next one, it's partitioned by a comment, and then moving on, it's such and such. And that really does help people navigate through programs that I write to make improvements in future builds, which is great for them and great for the end user. And actually, yeah, great for everyone, because my turnaround time's not that bad. 7 months to develop an app from the ground up is not horrible. 7 months to develop an app from the ground up that's needed very little maintenance in the following year that it's been live. That was including 7 months, including beta testing for users, by the way, and transferring all of that data, that initial data from the original database to the new database. Because I had to not only create the program, but the actual database itself had to be imported from Access into SQL, which, if you're familiar with those terms, you know that that was quite the feat. Weebo is humble, so humble. Nah, not fan. If you got it, flaunt it, do it. Yeah, I know what I am. I know what I'm worth. I excel where I know I need to. Shut your head, you bitch. I thought I turned this on Do Not Disturb, but it turns out I did not. 3 hours. No more. Weebo learned to code before everyone else was told that they needed to learn how to code. Actually, the impetus behind Weebo going to school to learn how to code was her father telling her that just a psychology degree wasn't going to cut it. She needed a backup plan, and that was the backup plan, and the backup plan ended up being the main plan, and I ended up liking it so much. I ended up liking it so much that it became the main plan, and I'm really good at the main plan. The reason why I'm good at the main plan is because, well, I was raised to, if you're going to do something, do it right the first time so you don't have to redo it. That was ingrained in my brain from an early age, and I cannot not do that. It physically pains me to leave something not great. But, deadlines are a thing, and sometimes you gotta just release the Kraken. I don't mean to brag about myself. I'm really passionate about what I do, and I know that I do it really well, and yeah. Yeah. My boob is itchy. I don't know why. It's probably breast cancer or something. Not a big deal. I'll just cut one off. Weebo is speaking of herself in the third person. Time to worry. No, it's when I start using the royal we that we should worry. You're not very good at job security if you're making it easy for the next person. Not necessarily. Because I have job security, because there are only things that I can do, because I'm the only one that can do them for reasons. But, I don't see... It is not within me to sabotage something that I'm working on for the sake of my own advancement. That might be counterproductive in the long run, but I take pride in delivering something that I've created, and if it's not bulletproof, that's a personal blow to my ego. I don't know what to say. So yeah, maybe I'm shooting myself in the foot for my own ego's sake, but it's just the way that I am, and it would be embarrassing for me not to implement that kind of rigorous precognition in what it is that I'm doing. You know, like think eight steps ahead in the code. What is Jimothy B, the software engineer who is a, 5-year-old, what is he gonna think when he comes to this code and he goes, this is shit? Because I did that. I entered into the workforce and I got to look behind the curtains of the workforce and I went, holy shit, I hate everything about this. I need to change it all. It looks atrocious. And in my head, I'm smack talking the engineers that came before me because I'm like, this isn't great. I have to deal with this now. It is a personal struggle. I hate everything. And I don't want someone else to come after me and go, I hate this. I want them to come after me and go, that Weebo chick, she really was great. We need her. We need to keep her. She's great. Daniel Fullman, Weebo, have you had a chance to work on the book you were writing? Indeed I have. Indeed I have. And I am currently in the process of making a map for the world, like a better map than the one that I already released to patrons and members. But the current standing for that project, I believe, is at 12,000 words and counting. Now, I'm a little bit behind on the word count, and the reason why is because I went on vacation. So that's an unfortunate turn of events that happened. Well, not unfortunate for me. It was great. I loved every second of my vacation. But unfortunate for my current progress, which means now instead of writing 500 words every day, I have to kind of up it to like 800 words or so every day. I'm not writing a book about advanced theme parks where dinosaurs are brought back with advanced cloning techniques. Serpent. Pfft, what are you talking about? Indeed, I have been working on Assassins of the Gray's manuscript the whole time. Indeed, indeed. I've been working on it very hard. Most of what I've been working on has been the lore behind the actual book. And the reason why I've been doing this is because I very quickly found out that in the actual writing of the book, I hadn't worked out all of the characters and their backstories and how they factored into everything. And I couldn't just be content with manifesting characters out of thin air without a backstory. So what I've decided to do is not create every single character's backstory, but establish enough history for the story that it makes sense what everything is going on. Like, the order of events, why they're happening. Even if you never get to see the lore, I will be able to reference it. I will have the final, draft on why X, Y, and Z has transpired the way that it's transpired. And it'll be nice wiki fodder for when I publish the book and people are like, what's going on? So, the history and the 3 so far books that I have, it's actually probably going to look like more than 3 books. This is going to be the case, because I could do so many more books. Initially, I only had 3 books in mind, because I was like, oh, wait, okay, so the first book is going to be this quest adventure, the second book is going to be the gauntlet, the third book is going to be the war, and that's it. And I was like, but I could also do the prequel book to the quest, and the other prequel romance book to the prequel book of the quest. And then I could do a prequel of the history of what happened in this situation and then this situation, and that's so I actually have given myself a lot more room to write a lot more books specifically in this anthology than I ever thought I could have in my entire life. And I'm excited about that, because now that I've had things up to about, let's see, the halfway through the first book fleshed out, I can very legitimately just go, what if I wanted to start at book -9 instead of book one.
How do you solve a problem like Maria?
Lion Patriot donated $10 to say, Weebo, I just bought and am downloading Strays. Game night when? Ooh. Okay, so I did mention that I wanted to play Strays, and I really do, and I need to purchase the game before I can play Strays. I have not bought the game. I will buy the game. How much is the game? Am I gonna buy the game right now? We're gonna wait maybe a little bit. See, I also... Oh! I didn't tell you guys. Maybe I did tell you guys. But I had to cancel my credit card. Because I thought someone stole it. Or I thought I lost it. And it turns out it was just in my purse the whole time. This is right before I went on vacation part 2. And that sucked. Because then I didn't have a... Oh, it's $30. That's not bad. But that sucks because I didn't have a... I didn't have a credit card when I needed one. And it sucked. But I finally just got it in the mail today. Well, yesterday, because I checked the mail today. But post doesn't come on Sunday. So it was yesterday's mail. Check the mail. The card's there. I gotta activate it. And then I should be good to buy the game. So, game night when? Not this weekend. Or not this week, I think. Let's see. Gross. I think the 3rd, maybe. Maybe. Depends on how much editing I get done this weekend, which might not be a lot. Because I have movie night with Polly on Friday. I have 2 birthday parties to go to on the 30th, which is a Saturday. And then I have side quests on the 1st. So that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days to finish this video. And I have not shown myself that I am very good. You know what? If I don't get the video out and live to members by the, let's say, 4th, then what should I do? What should I do that's not like super inappropriate that would get me banned off streams, but also isn't super humiliating that I would be ashamed for the rest of my life? I will not eat the bugs. I will not do that. What can I do? What can I do? Chat, what should I do? If I neglect to deliver upon the video and I don't get around to doing Strays. No, I'll do Strays, definitely. So that'll be the 3rd. But if I don't get the video done by the 4th, and I mean like uploaded to the channel and live for members, it can be live like by the 5th. But if I don't get it done, what should happen? Why must I be so popular? I know, right? It's such a hard life. It's such a hard life. Because this Wednesday I really want to just kind of chill and watch Justice League with the peeps in the Discord, which is what I'm totally going to do because, yeah. I don't want to do anything. But that next Wednesday, I think I can swing Strays. That'll be fun. Hey, and maybe El Boyfriendo can pop on with me. We could do a Stray stream. Is it a multiplayer game? I don't know. Boyfriend does my makeup. Boyfriend does my makeup. Would he? Hey, babe! Mi amor! Huh? Babe, I have a question for you. We already have a bounty on towel whipping, so that cannot be a bounty. If I don't get my video out by the 4th of August, another video out by the 4th of August, can you do my makeup for me?
I'm gonna make you look like a fucking clown. More so than you already look like.
Alright, and then I have to live stream with it for like an hour. Or should I... Would you be opposed to doing it off camera but on stream for everybody?
Oh, you mean like just while you're on the camera I do the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, dear. Thanks for supporting me.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay, so that is the bounty. If I don't get the video out by the 4th of August for members, and members, Lion Patriot, since you're here, keep me honest, El Boyfriendo will do my makeup for you live on the air. What day? August the 8th, because that's when I get back in town. So, yeah, either way, you guys win. I'm going to put it out there into the Twitterverse. Let the people know if I don't get... Okay, I'll just make it August 5th for all the other viewers, because I like to release the planned videos a day before so that the members have a chance to watch it before. But I want everyone to hold me accountable. If I don't get the video... If I don't release a video August 5th, El Boyfriendo will do my makeup live on stream. We'll do my makeup. We'll do my makeup my makeup for me live on stream. We're gonna post it to Twitter because once it's on Twitter, it's forever until someone deletes it. Live on stream, August 8th. And I'll have to put up with whatever he does. Watch him draw a dick on my face. Put up with whatever he turns me into. It's gonna be great for you guys. You're gonna love it. I have to put up with whatever he turns me into. Okay. People of the AAA reminds her. Indeed, reminds me. So my boyfriend, El Boyfriendo, will do me the honor of painting my face. And I'll give him full access to every piece of makeup that I have so he can make his decision up. That's if I don't get the video up.
I'm gonna use fucking watercolors.
We don't have watercolors.
I'll buy watercolors.
He's really going to be impassioned about this. That's if I don't get the video up.
Yeah, okay.
He doesn't believe I'll get the video up. What have I come to? Last man I seen do makeup was Joey when he did Blair White's. Lol. Make her a clown or a hoe. Oh, he has no qualms about doing either of those things. I'm pretty sure. El Boyfriendo likes to see me suffer. Don't you, dear?
Yep. Every minute of every day.
Just your face or body painting? Just my face. We're not painting my body for you guys. Sorry. We'll save the body painting for later, my dear.
I mean, it's all gonna get sweated off anyways.
This is a children's show.
And I've said nothing wrong.
You intended harm. Oh no! I just said my boyfriend is gonna paint my face live on air to 24 people. And I didn't realize what that meant.
Ooh. Yeah, no, that was rough. Subscribe to the OnlyFans.
This show is going down the shitter. This is supposed to be a family show. I cannot even.
Critical thing.
That was a critical fail. Someone clip that. I need to be reminded of how much of a fucking idiot that I am on a daily basis. Holy shit. Oh, so cringe. Wow, I walk away for 1 minute and things do go topside. Indeed they do. Indeed they... Yeah.
They'll be on bottom.
Indeed they do! You are red right now. In fact, I am. Lion Patriot says, my mind didn't go there, for I am a child of the Lord. Good for you, Lion. We can all strive to learn a thing or two from Lion Patriot, who is a saint among sinners. Where's Sinatra's facial abuse sponsorship? Explain that one to me. Am unclear. Never gonna live this down, am I, dear? Oh, he's watching his stream now. Mercifully, I am free from his interference at this moment. It's all fun and games until someone gets hurt or embarrassed. My, this has been quite a show. It's a shame Polly wasn't here. R.I.P. in peace, Polly. He's not dead. He's just dead to me. I'm just kidding. He is not. He's neither of those things. I'm just being silly. Anyway, so where were we before we got on the topic of this? I don't remember. You having fun? You enjoying my misery?
Yeah.
Is there such a thing as eyebrow paint? So, yes. Technically, in the sense that any paint can be used on your eyebrow. Typically, what they use is eyebrow powder, or some women actually get their brows like lined with tattoos to make them look thicker. I am not one of them, as you can see. My eyebrows, where it is closer to the actual the brow ridge right here, or brow nose thingy, the nose intersection, they taper off a little bit. So I like to fill them in with the brow, oh my gosh, the brow powder that I have. Or they have brow pencil, specifically. That is a thing that they also have. If they do have brow paint, I don't know, for I have never used it. Or maybe they have, maybe henna counts as brow paint, in which case then yes, I know that they have, not that I've used it. Alas, poor Polly, you knew him well. Indeed I did. Boyfriend can think of eyebrow paint as well as football eyeliner. I don't think we have any of that. I was just gonna give him the makeup that I had and say, go nuts, baby. And give him my not professional brushes. So I have a pack of Harry Potter brushes that are like plastic with plasticky brush hairs, and I was just gonna give him those because I don't think I can trust him with the adult brushes on my face with my makeup. Right, dear?
What?
I don't think I can trust you with the adult brushes. You have to use the kid brushes. The Harry Potter kid brushes.
I mean, I was just gonna smear it on my finger. And then
Oh, so we don't even need brushes.
Carnival face paint style.
Oh, I don't have carnival face paint.
Well, that's why I said carnival face paint style.
Okay. I'm intrigued to see what you're gonna come up with. I actually might just fail on purpose to see what you come up with. Maybe.
Pull a whole bunch of foundation on my hand and then pimp slap the shit out of you.
Bold of you to assume that I use foundation.
I don't know what foundation is, I just know it's a powder.
It doesn't have to be a powder. Sometimes it can be a liquid.
either way, it's either something powdery or something liquid's going on my hand and you're getting slapped across the face with it. How's that for your kid-friendly stream?
You're gonna slap me on stream? That's domestic abuse. I'll have proof.
Aquaman.
I think we're gonna go for another 17 minutes before I go die in a hole. Anyway, the painter's brushes. Remember to make your eyebrows look like happy eyebrows, Bob Ross style, perhaps. Can you give me happy eyebrows? Can you give me happy eyebrows?
I'm giving you a unibrow.
So, like, your unibrow?
Yeah.
Oh. It's not that bad,
your
actually.
fault. Like,
yeah, I have not been plucking as I need to.
yeah, your eyebrows are going to go from a unibrow and then they're going to go, like, all the way up to your scalp.
Oh. My eyebrow's going to go up to my scalp. So, like, I don't know how you're going to work that in with the natural brow the way that it is, so long as you're not
They
plucking.
said it's going to be natural.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
You're going to use a fucking melted crayon.
On my face. Really?
Yeah.
You're going to melt a crayon on my face?
Yeah.
Great. I'm so looking forward to this.
Don't act like you don't like pain.
Shut up! Shut up! This is a family show! Shut your whore mouth, you! 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 Anyway, so, back to literally any other topic of conversation. At all. I'm all ears. Chat, please help me. Someone. Yes, I was looking through my schedule to see when I could game night Stray, and I think I decided on that 3rd of August. Which means that I need to switch calendars, actually. Oh, that's my neck. Ugh. Magog should do Weebo's makeup. Could be fun. Weebo Jones. Live. Play. Stray. On Wednesday. It'll be a Wednesday because that's what I want to do it. And it'll be at 7 when we typically do Discord community night. But I will leave the chat open for people to hop into and hang out with me while I'm playing Strays the game. I think I'll limit it to maybe like 5 people, give or take, depending on how I feel. But it'll be a good time, methinks. And we'll go for 2 hours, so until 9. Happy, happy time. Happy, happy life. Weebo Jones, topic, favorite movie of this year, if any. Oh gosh, what movies have I seen this year? Babe, what movie have I seen this year that I really liked?
What?
What movie have I seen this year that I really liked?
The one with Ryan Reynolds, where he goes back in time, sees himself as a younger kid. And
The Adam...
Yeah, Adam Project.
The Adam Project. That was pretty good. I also saw another Ryan Reynolds movie yesterday called Free Guy, which was pretty funny. Lots of Ryan Reynolds movies. What else? I don't know if it was my favorite, though, but I can't remember any other movie that I've watched. I can remember plenty of TV shows that I've watched this year that I really, really liked for different reasons.
Kid-friendly stream.
Spy X Family was great. And certain other animes that shall remain nameless.
Oh, like Bastard?
Yeah, that shall remain nameless. Oh, hello, small child. Are you here to rescue me from my fans? Yes! Top Gun! I can't believe I forgot to watch that movie. Or I forgot I watched that movie. I watched it in theaters. It was great. It was fantastic. Oh my gosh. It was everything that you could possibly want. Saw it in theaters. Surround sound. My entire family went. El boyfriendo didn't want to go. He missed out. This was just after I got COVID, by the way. Or not after I got COVID. After I felt better from COVID. So it was definitely the kick in the ass that I needed. Because it made me want to go be a pilot. I want to be a fighter pilot now.
I think they have a height requirement.
You're not wrong. They actually do. Or they did when I talked to the recruiting office. What is the height requirement now? Height requirement to be a fighter pilot. They have height requirements for a lot of the jobs that I wanted to do in order to be in the armed forces. And it was a lot of the reason why I didn't do the armed forces. You must be 64 inches to 77 inches to ride.
Damn, I only got 2 of those.
You only got 2 of those inches? How many is 64 inches in terms of feet? In feet, because I don't math very well. It's 5'3". Are you fucking kidding me? Wait. Hang on. That's not right. That's not right at all. 64 divided by 12. With a remainder. Yeah, you have to be 5'4". I'm sorry. Don't listen to me. I don't know how to do math or conversions. Thank you, your boy Pat. It's a little late. I think Valentine will be super jealous of me if I do the thing. The stray game without her. Or just in general, if I do the stray game and I don't pay attention to her the whole time. She's a needy little bitch. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Who's my good girl? Yeah, so I'm about 2 inches too short to be a fighter pilot. Womp. Fucking womp. And all the other jobs that I wanted to do. There go my hopes and dreams, ladies and gentlemen. It's probably for the best. I make a better smartass in a chair than I do fly ass in a chair. That was clever. That was great. I loved it. Thank you, Smoking Rat. I appreciate it. You can be a space fighter pilot if you play Star Lancer. You know what I don't get is why don't you want smaller fighter pilots? You know, the ones that weigh a lot less, that are shorter. That's a lot less that you have to put up in the air, weight-wise, size-wise. And it's a lot less effort. And you can make your planes smaller. And they go faster, too. Because that's how everything works, right? Right? Yeah, so they should take the shortest of the fucking shortest people and put them in planes and fly them around all willy-nilly like. 2 inches too short? I'm sure a lot of males hear the same thing. Ooh. Yeah, probably. Cat. You're lucky I chopped your nails off yesterday. Because I would have screamed in your ear for that. Because what she does is if you're not petting her immediately, she does this. With the paw. Where she goes, give. Oh god, I have cat hair in my mouth now. It's great. It's a fun time. Weebo, do you miss taking karate classes? I do. And unfortunately, I don't have the time nor the luxury of money to actually go and take them like I was when I was living as a high school student under my father's roof. It was really nice to not have to pay for all of the things that I had to pay for at the time. But alas, that time has passed, and I can no longer be that carefree adult person without financial obligations. The aircraft has given dimensions. Well, then make the given dimensions smaller. Well, I don't know what to tell you. No, but I really would like to own a plane at some point. And Maverick just kind of renewed that interest in me. So I have to run it by El Boyfriendo, but I think someday we might end up owning a landing strip with an airplane. Yeah, so that'll be fun. As Serpent21 loves the random cattail that pops up. Well, that makes one of us. Aren't you still under your father's roof, technically? No, actually, not technically, because the building is not in his name. It is in Nana's name, so suck on that. He just manages the place. And I help him. It's different, but not really. I'm more independent than I was. That's the long and short of it. It will not be this way for all of the rest of my life. Which is great. Keep going up, 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 up. Up in the world. Like an adult should. Do they allow stilts to be worn since Tomcat's the same height as you? Or Tomcat is the same height as you? Who's Tomcat? And why do we care about him? Was he in Maverick? I don't think he was he? Anyway. So what other plans do I have coming up? Side quest is still off for this week, so no side quests coming up in the near future, but there is going to be a video either going live late tomorrow night or early Tuesday morning, depending on when I can figure out this thumbnail situation. Because I got 2 that I'm working with. And I need one. They both cover the intention behind the video, but they feel like they pick a side. And that's not the intention of the video, is not to necessarily pick a side. It's to yell at both sides. Because I'm doing the filthy centrist fence-sitting nonsense once again. And some people will hate me for it. As is their right to. They can do the thing. It's fine. Is Tom Cruise really the same height as me? Sorry, I just got distracted by this auspicious fact. Tom Cruise height. Let's find out. He is not. He's 5'7". I'm not 5'7". I'm 5'2".
I'm sorry?
Tom,
are you lying to your stream, people?
I'm 5'2". Shut your face.
You are 5 foot.
I am 5'2".
You are 5 foot.
Don't listen to him, chat. He's a lying sack of shit.
I will not stand for you lying to them.
You're sitting.
I won't sit for it either.
Well, okay. Get the measuring tape right now. Do it.
I am not getting up to prove your point.
Then you admit I'm 5'2".
No, you're not.
See, chat? He's a coward. He won't do it. He doesn't want to be wrong on stream for everybody. See? I was very prepared to prove to you all that I am actually 5'2". And he was not prepared to prove me wrong. Anyway, so Tom Cruise is actually 5'7". Tiny people unite. Indeed. Indeed we shall. Every inch counts. Every quarter inch counts. I think what El Boyfriendo might be referring to is the fact that I rounded up that 3/4 of an inch on that last 5'1" and 3/4 part. That's what it says on my driver's license. And I'm 5'2".
My driver's license could say I'm 6 foot. That doesn't make it right.
Nah. Nah.
It's not like they measure you.
No. And? They're not going to give you 6 foot if you're obviously not 6 foot. But I'm not, obviously, not 5'2". So.
Yeah, you're right. You're not 5'2".
No! Yeah! That's not what I said. That's not what I meant. You're making me look the part of a fool.
Because you are.
I am not! Isn't this just the loveliest of times? Chat. £101 of fun. That's my little honey bun. I am more than 101 pounds, let me tell you. Wait, what did I say? Joshua, what did I say? What did I say? I don't know what I said. We're 3 minutes out. It's okay. 2 minutes out. 2 minutes away from the end of this disaster of a stream. Freudian slip. I'm 5'1" 3/4", okay? We just round up in computer science. That's it. That's all that it is. It's 5'2". 5'2". 5'2". 5'2". Because if you're rounding down, you're missing that 1 inch. Okay? Shut your face, everybody. Alright? I will not have such buffoonery in my chat, calling me out, telling me I am a fool. Is that like being 1/64th Cherokee? It's not, because I actually am. I actually am.
No, you're not.
Almost 5'2". Minus 1/4 of an inch. It's not that big a deal if I round up. Weebo, did you check your post office box? I think I did. Here, let me pull this out. Here we go. I got it. Here is the letter from Daniel Coleman. This is a good segue into the end of the show, chat, because I deserve reprieve from all of this nonsense that I am being, delivered upon. Did I check my P.O. box? I did, in fact. And I have another thing that I need to unbox, but that's more of a side quest thing than it is a Weebo thing. So we'll get to that later. Letter. How come there are not any knock-knock jokes about America? Because freedom rings, bitches. I added the bitches part. What did one flag say to the other flag? Nothing. It just waved. I get a kick out of these. What do you get when you cross Captain America with the Hulk? A Star-Spangled Banner. Did you hear about the bald eagle that could play the piano? He was very talented. Ah! Yes! Happy Independence Day. Dan Fullman. Dan, I love your work. I love what you do. It brings me great joy. I appreciate all of it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And your watercolors. These are watercolors, right? They're great. They're a good time. Get your cat butt out of the view, you attention-seeking whore. It's okay, she still loves me even though I verbally abuse her. She can't understand what I'm saying, so it's fine. She doesn't have an emotion about it. She's just all, give me more pets, you human. No. Do not.
Where she got that one from?
Huh?
Wonder where she got that one from.
She can take all of the verbal abuse that you can throw at her. She just wants affection. Yeah, she might be my cat. So what? Go away. Wait, don't go away. Stay. I love you. Weebo, do you know the character on the way back? On the way back. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm losing control. On the way... Oh! There's a character on the back. I didn't see that. No, I don't know this character. At least I don't think I know this character. It's entirely possible that this is a long repressed memory of some character that I have no immediate knowledge of that could be brought to the forefronts of my remembrance if given the opportunity to remember said character. But I don't know. On the off chance that I don't know, would you remind me, please? Or on the off chance that I do know, would you remind me, please? Serpent21, I'm surprised your cat's name isn't Attention-Seeking Whore. That's actually her middle name. It is Valentine Attention-Seeking Whore Jones. From the Muppets. Okay, yeah, I didn't do a lot of Muppets watching in my time, unfortunately. I apologize. That's just the way that it is. Sam Eagle. Interesting. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. I mean, it looks semi-familiar, but I don't watch the Muppets, so... Get it? Because it's a bird. He flies over my head. That's funny. Did you get it?
What?
I didn't know who this was. It's Sam Eagle. It's a reference that flew over my head. Get it? Because he's an eagle. He flies. Over my head. Laugh! He's not laughing. He's just shaking his head in shame, like he's questioning all of the life decisions that led him to 8 years of our relationship. Right, dear? Oh, he's nodding. Anyway, so that's the end of the show, as far as I'm concerned. Video will be up within the week, I pinky swear. Because it's not funny. Fuck you, Joshua, it is funny. It's the funniest joke you've heard in a long, long time. You're just saying that to hurt my feelings.
I'm pretty sure he's heard of you, though.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure he's heard of you.
Is that, are you making a joke? Because I'm the joke?
Yeah.
That he's heard of?
Yeah.
Oh. What was I saying?
Nothing important, probably.
I was saying a lot of things important. The people want to know what I'm saying. Thank you very much. Anyway. So, now that my yelling rant fest is all done. Video uploaded later to the channel. Side quest will return not this week, but the following week. I'll be on the Monday show that following week. Strays will be on the 3rd. Video to follow on the 4th or 5th. Depending on your situation in terms of patronage and such. This Wednesday, we'll be watching Justice League in the Discord. And Cocktail Hour standing Sunday next week. Unless I make an announcement after the fact that we need to retime it. Because life got in the way. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen... In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I can't get through the fucking outro. You did this to me. I don't know how. You did this to me.
Probably.
In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, lizard people of all ages, have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you next time.
You still fucked it up.
I will fuck you up, Buttercup.